Congress returns to work tomorrow and problems in Texas on their minds. What to do with the flood of tens of thousands of unaccompanied children crossing here illegally. KXAN's Kevin Schwaller traveled to the border to show us firsthand what's going on tonight. He gives us a glimpse of security in the Rio Grande Valley and what's next for these children.
In McAllen, Texas, Homeland Security buses drive through town. Nearby, Border Patrol trucks drive along a fence at a border crossing just off the banks of the Rio Grande in Hidalgo. At a park near the border town of Mission, you can see from one country to another. The patrol heads through here too, along with constables and DPS on the ground and in the water. Customs and Border Protection is seeing the most kids traveling alone here in the Rio Grande Valley. And Texas Governor Rick Perry continues his push for more border security.
I don't think you're going to be able to address it until you put the resources there, and that's boots on the ground.
That town on the horizon is in Mexico, but right here is Texas. And that's the end of a journey for thousands of children. But once they're here, it's the beginning of another.
We need more immigration judges, we need the lawyers, we need the detention centers around the country, we need to process these children, some of whom that will be deported.
The process can take years. Under the law, the federal government looks for relatives or sponsors the children can stay with while the process continues.
And the children, because of the 2008 law, they're guaranteed a hearing. And those hearings are taking anywhere from 3 to 7 years.
Jay Johnson this morning.
NBC's David Gregory pressed the Homeland Security Secretary about outcomes of that process.
What is the goal of the administration? To settle them in America or to deport them back to situations that might be even life-threatening?
There is a deportation proceeding pending against everyone who comes into this country illegally and is apprehended at the border.
For now, lawmakers look for solutions as children sleep away from home, wherever that may be now. Kevin Schwaller, KXAN News.
The Obama administration is asking for $2 billion to deal with the kids already here illegally, but there are no guarantees Congress will be willing to write that check. To give you some perspective now, a lot of your tax dollars go to deporting undocumented immigrants. In the last fiscal year, nearly 365,000 people were deported for illegally coming here. The most recent numbers we can find from immigration officials say it costs $12,500 to deport each one. That brings the total cost of deportations last year across the country to some $4.5 billion. And we don't know how much it costs to deport children. Using the same number, that would mean an extra $650 million.